All right, guys, we're back again with another player analysis video. And Matheus Cunha, mate, you have changed my life, bro. Oh my days, what a performance, bro. What a performance. Alejandro Garnacho is not doing that. He's not doing that. I can tell you that right now, right? And this is what I mean when we say that like the eye test is key when you're watching football because sometimes stats are a lie. You have to watch a game to see how a certain player affected that match. And Matheus Cunha yesterday versus Liverpool, like the stats won't show that. You have to watch the game, bro. You have to watch the game. Like the things that he was doing, dropping Shaw, you know what I mean, confusing Virgil van Dijk, drawing players out of their position, taking on about two or three players. There was one point at the end of the match where he was on his knees by the touchline, on his knees, man. Pause. But he was on the knees, right, by the touchline versus Frimpong and Florian Wirtz, and he's literally dribbling against them. It's crazy to what the things he was doing, right? But guys, I will be showing you, of course, the highlights from the Liverpool match that Matheus Cunha did partake in. Just a little bit of a caution, I do have to stop and start the video and do little annotations over it just to bypass the YouTube copyright laws, because YouTube move absolutely crazy. FIFA, UEFA, the Premier League give so many copyright claims to people, even for like what 2 or 3 seconds footage clips. So that's why I just have to do that. And also shout out to United Backy as well for actually making this compilation. It will not be possible without you, my friend. So let's go right into it, guys. So the first one, right, is Matheus Cunha pinging the ball out wide for Ahmad, and this was the chance that Bruno Fernandes had, and Bruno should have been scoring this, dude. He should have been scoring this. I remember he had a similar chance versus Arsenal last season in the FA Cup at the Emirates Stadium, and he slapped it in top right corner. I was expecting this to be a goal. I was expecting this to be a goal, man. And look where he is, man. Look where he is. Bruno from there, you'd be expecting him. You'd be expecting him to finish that, and that would have been 2-0. That would have been 2-0, bro. You get me? Even like here, just putting the ball in for Mason Mount. Mason Mount was a little bit too early. If he had just held up his run by like at least like a split second, he would have been getting that tapping, because he went a little bit too early and the ball was behind him, so he had to do some sort of like scorpion, like it's some sort of like chicken wing freaking donkey kick, bro. You know what I mean? Here, forcing Milos Kerkez to tackle him, and that caused Georgie Mamadashvili to, of course, come out and slide tackle Brandon Burmo, just causing absolute havoc for the Liverpool defense. Chance creation for Diogo Dalot. When I say chance creation, this was not counted. This was not counted as a chance, but for me, this is a chance, because Diogo Dalot should have been hitting the ball here. I don't know how is he missing the ball there, bro. I don't know how is he missing the ball there, dude. This is crazy, bro. What the hell? Right here, guys. Here he had about 3 guys surrounding him. He was doing this all game, like beating multiple guys. Like there was a point in time where Dominic Szoboszlai kept on holding on to him, and he kept on shrugging him off, and he held him on and he shrugged him off again. Like the ball carrying and the power that he has and the strength for him to repeatedly shove off guys, man. Come on, there. I like this. I like this very much, because he also did a similar thing at Wolverhampton at Anfield. I think it was last season, where he picked up this similar position, right? And look what Milos Kerkez does here, and I need to go back. Look what Milos Kerkez here. He's pointing. He's actually pointing, right, to Matheus Cunha, because he's free, because Milos Kerkez is preoccupied by Brandon Bumo. Konate is running the freaking different direction, and Cunha's like, pass me the ball. I'm actually free. I'm actually free. And last season, when he was playing for Wolves, as I mentioned earlier, he actually scored from here. He actually scored from here, but he couldn't get that shot off correctly. Move on. Here, this is the clip that I'm speaking about. Dominic Szoboszlai, or no, it was Van Dijk. It's not even Szoboszlai, it was freaking Van Dijk. He kept on holding on to him, right? And Cunha's, bro, like he gets up, still beats the guys, and releases the ball, passing and moving. He was doing this at left wing, striker, centre forward, right wing, passing and moving, picking up little spots, right? And these little spots that he was picking up is right here, in between the right centre back and the right back. And This was their first instance, and he did this again, like later on. But of course, he that time he didn't get the pass. So what he decides to do is like, you know what, I'm just gonna drop back in, receive the ball, and he plays a 1-2 with Patrick Dogu. Of course, Patrick Dogu does go past. So was like, I like this here, but guys, I'm gonna have to keep on pausing and starting it just, of course, for copyright. So he gives the ball right to Dogu. He calls for it back, and he's scanning and he's looking where either Bruno Fernandez is, Sesko is, or Brian Mbeumo is. Right. So he gets the ball back, passes, and instead of standing still, I love this guy, bro. I'm so glad we signed this dude. Instead of standing still, he passes it right, and it runs straight into the spot right here. You get what I mean? Like, this is a proper center forward. Garnacho would not be doing this for Man United, bro. Garnacho will pass and then he'll run like this way instead of going straight in behind. You see what I mean, man? Crazy, crazy. Winning fouls high up top against Vert's 10. And this is my favorite clip. This right here is my favorite clip. You get what I mean? Like, he's taking on Jeremy Frimpong and Florian Wirtz, yeah? He's on the floor. He gets to the floor and he's still got the ball. He's literally on his knee and he's still got the ball and he's still beating them. And of course, winning the ball high up front. Like, what a performance. What a performance, guys. And as I said, right, like the stats do not do him justice, but we have to go into Opta Analyst, of course, to get the stats for my guy. Where is Opta? Let me just put it up for you guys. So there it is. So the attempted touches, right? 55 attempted touches, 45 successful, 10 unsuccessful. Heat map absolutely everywhere. And his pass map, 83% pass accuracy, 24 successful passes, while 5 were unsuccessful. And once again, as you can see right there, those were his stats. But for me, this one really genuinely doesn't matter because his performance, like, just head and shoulders, honestly, incredible, absolutely incredible. And what's the only thing what's missing now, right? In my opinion, is goals and assists. If he can just mix all that together, oh my days, because Brandon Mbeumo, he's already getting goals and assists, right? And I'm liking what I'm seeing from him. So if Cunha can start getting, I can't wait till he gets his goal, bro. Because people call him, oh, he's 008, 009, but for me, it's the performances that matter. It's the performances that matter. Is an absolute nuisance. You can't pick him up, dude. You like if you're a centre back, right, and you're playing against Matheus Cunha, the guy's floating everywhere. Like you can't go with him because if you go with him, he's dragging you out of position. And then you've got Mason Mount or Sesko or Brandon Mbeumo running into the freaking space that you've left behind. It is crazy. It's absolutely crazy. And once again, I am gassed with that performance. I'm happy for Matheus Cunha. I actually really appreciate this performance and winning at Anfield over 9 years. Oh my days, bro! What a result! What a result! But I hope that he continues this performance against Brighton at what 5:30 on Saturday. I'm pretty sure that's the match. That is the match at Old Trafford. That's our next match because we're not in Europe. But guys, especially Man United fans, tell me how you're feeling about this performance from Matheus Cunha. Did you enjoy it? Because I absolutely enjoyed it. Who's your man of the match? Because Footmob actually gave the man of the match to Senne Lammens. They actually gave it to Senne Lammens. But for me, my man of the match is definitely Matheus Cunha without even a goal or assist. But yeah, guys, I will catch you guys later. Peace.